Hey there VCE students, my name's Andy, I'm a VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video we're going to look at answering the 2019 VCE exam, question 13. Just a reminder, over at the Health Resource Hub YouTube channel, a new video like this one will be coming out each day between now and the HHD exam at the end of this year. You can subscribe with the button in the bottom corner of the video there. Please let your HHD friends know to do so too, to get access to all of those videos. In the upcoming September break, which is just a couple of weeks away, I'm running the 2 ACE HHD exam preparation sessions. You can book a spot to those at book.acedvce.com. Make sure you do so soon so your posted notes arrive in time before the sessions. You can see our social media links there if you'd like to follow us and get alerts to new videos coming out each day, and also our email if you've got any questions or suggestions for videos you'd like me to work on. So you can see here question 13 of the 2019 exam was worth 8 marks, and it started with a case study, regarding vulnerable Kibera girls. And this was talking about a slum in Nairobi in Kenya, which was sort of overpopulated, and it meant that schools there were as large as 80 students per class per teacher. And it talked about the schools providing primary education for girls and boys in the area, but many girls in the slum drop out after class 8, and then they talked about how there was an organization, who had set up an education center and a boarding school in Western Kenya, which were providing safe housing, nutritious food, solar lighting for girls to study at night, as well as high quality secondary education and support from caring adult mentors, allowing girls to attend school. And so the first question there was asking you for 2 marks to describe the difference between bilateral aid and aid provided by non-government organizations. So you should obviously have a description of each of these in your glossary that hopefully you're learning in the lead up to the exam. You can see only 27% of students in the examiner's report achieved full marks, and they mentioned that most students were able to describe bilateral aid, but many could not describe aid provided by non-government organizations. So when talking about bilateral aid, talking about aid provided from the government of one country to the government of another country, and when talking about non-government organization aid, aid provided by NGOs such as World Vision, which often reaches those that can't be reached by other types of aid, and they often work in local communities to address underlying causes of poverty. So that would have gotten you a couple of marks for that first part of the question. B was then asking you to explain how the program on page 20 could contribute to the achievement of an SDG other than SDG 3. So you couldn't choose good health and well-being. So if you thought about, that program there's probably a few obvious SDGs that jumped out. So no poverty, gender equality, and potentially also zero hunger, were good ones. So obviously you could have probably also chosen quality education. It mentions here that common errors included making general links to the concept of an SDG without making reference to a specific aspect of it. So as I've said in a previous video, you need to know sort of key features of all of those different SDGs that are referenced in the study design. And some students confused, when they chose gender equality as their SDG, they discussed aspects of SDG 4, quality education. And you can see there's a sample response for SDG 5, gender equality. Then C was asking you for 3 marks to explain how the program promoted human development. And so remember, when you see human development in a question, it's asking you to reference those phrases from the human development definition. So make sure you know those phrases. So things are like enhancing capabilities, develop their full potential, access to a decent standard of living. But you need to be able to make meaningful links to aspects of human development. So quite a few students that just sort of rattled off those phrases but didn't make meaningful links to the program lost marks in this question. You can see only 18% of students achieved full marks. So you can see there's also a sample of high scoring response here, talking about when girls in Kibera are able to access school, they'd have increased access to knowledge, which they could use to get a job and earn income, improve a decent standard of living. They also talked about being able to enhance their capabilities and expand their choices. So make sure that you know those different phrases and that you can link them to case studies like that. Thanks so much for tuning in for this video. A reminder about the Health Resource Hub YouTube channel that's available, the ACE HHD exam preparation sessions, our social media links, and our email. Thanks so much.